Yay, the kids are finally asleep.
So do you feel like...
Playing a game?
I've got a feeling a boss fight's coming up.
Ooh, I just got wrecked.
Headshot, baby.
Ooh, it's your turn to get the baby.
So are you up to the challenge?
Run, 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 run.
And we're dead.
That's when I realized I have no idea what I'm doing.
GG.
Welcome back to the KJ After Dark Gamer Parents podcast. My name is Joanne and I'm joined by my wonderful husband, gamer partner in crime, Kevin.
Hey there.
And this is episode 24. How's your summer going, everybody?
Definitely hot one here in Texas. It is such a hot summer. I know June we had some record-setting days, and summers just here are a little bit miserable.
Yep. Gotta say, the humidity and the heat is always good for the skin. There's me being positive again, optimistic. Anyway, if this is your first time here, we're gamer parents. We love our kids. There is a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. And we're a husband and wife who have a burning passion for games. So this is basically what we want to share on this podcast, all about our parenting and our gaming journey with you all. Hopefully we'll inspire some gamer parents out there to keep hanging in there. We know it can get crazy during the day, but at night, and the light is out, that's where the gaming begins, the fun begins.
Yeah, because when the kids are asleep, you know that they're good. They're getting what they need, and we don't need to focus so much on taking care of them, and we get to kind of relax a little bit. So things slow down, and we get to go into our gaming room and do what we want to do. So, and sometimes that's working on this podcast, kind of where we are tonight. But yeah, let's talk about what we love here.
Yeah, apart from each other. Just kidding. Cricket sound.
Goes without saying.
So what's new? 4th of July is coming up soon.
4th of July is just in another couple of days here. As far as gaming this last week, been playing a new mobile game that's kind of caught my attention a little bit. I know I talk about Hearthstone all the time as being my one mobile game.
Yep.
That's part of my attention is now on a new one. I'm still playing a little bit of Hearthstone here and there. I don't think I'll give that up for a while, but there's a game called BeatStar.
Oh, yeah.
That I have been playing, and I've heard some people talk about it on another podcast, and I knew it existed. I knew it was there just from hearing them describe it. I hadn't seen any of it yet. And then I saw an ad pop up on my phone for it. I was like, oh, that looks pretty good. I didn't really get to see it until that ad. And it looked really clean. It looked really well done. It looked very fun. So I did, that ad worked. Right? Right? Advertisements work, people.
I don't know what it is about the phones, like when you are talking about something or if you mention something and then the next thing the ad pops out exactly like what you mentioned earlier.
That's
kind of sus, but it worked out for this game. Yeah,
so downloaded that. I've been playing that. It's fun. So just to describe it, BeatStar, there's songs on it. It's kind of like it's a music game, right? So it's kind of like similar to like Guitar Hero or Rock Band or something like that.
Rock Band,
where you pick a certain song and it plays, and you have to like hit the notes on your screen of your phone at the right time to you get points and to finish the song.
Yep.
And depending on how well you do, you get stars and stuff that kind of goes towards your total, and you unlock new songs. And as you unlock more and more songs, you unlock harder and harder songs that get more and more difficult. I've been playing like most of the ones are on normal difficulty. Been playing some that are the harder difficulty, which some of those are pretty tough.
Yeah, it does.
And then there's some that are like on the extreme difficulty, and I haven't even gotten to any of those yet, and I'm kind of worried about those. But I do really like games like that are around music. And we played, what's that game called? The Drum Master?
Oh, the Taiko no Tatsujin. That one?
Yes, that one. Thank you. That one is kind of reminds me of that. That was on PC where we played that, and you use the keys on the keyboard, and this one's on the phone, so that part's different. And then obviously the song selection is completely different. One sounds like straight out of anime, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, I still really like that. But then this other one's kind of more like you have your pop songs, your hip hop songs, your rock songs, your alternative songs, of like the last 40 years basically in there. I guess maybe even more than that, but yeah, there's a lot of songs, and you can more or less kind of pick which ones you want, because you can kind of have like a wish list that it draws from, which is cool. So it's like if there's one that you really want to play, you can be a little bit more likely to unlock that, but you can play that one later.
Yeah,
it does limit how much you can do like in a particular day. The only downside, because like sometimes I want to play more on that. But also, it's not only I don't really like about it though is it takes like all of my attention, obviously, because if you like look away for a second or something, then like you'll miss a note and you'll automatically lose. It's not like, oh, you can miss a whole bunch of notes and still finish the song. Like if you miss one note, the song ends and you lost.
I know, it's so not forgiving at all.
Yeah, it's not. And in games like that, like if you take your hand away to scratch your face, or like look up to talk to somebody for a second, and then you've lost already. So tough. It really makes it really hard to do, like when there's any kids in the room, because they're kind of constantly needing eyes on them and attention, and make sure they're not up to no good and all that. So I don't really get to play that often for the day, but it's been fun the times that I have a chance to, we're like 2 minutes aside. Also, I don't think that you actually play through the whole song. I think it's only like maybe it feels like half of it. It doesn't feel like the whole song, unless it's just like, I'm pretty sure it's not the whole song.
Or did you just lost halfway through? Oh,
no,
burn.
That's not it. Trust me.
Just kidding. Anyways, yeah, that game is really good for hand-eye coordination. So if you want to improve your hand and your eye coordination to see how quick your fingers respond to your eyes, what you see, that would be the game. And it's definitely good to avoid aging too quickly.
Yeah, I'm just trying to beat your brother and all of his scores, because that's kind of the way it works. You have a friends list, and it shows on every song like what their score was, so you can brag to them about how you're beating all their top scores and everything. So that's my goal or benchmark on every song, is just to beat his score right now. Maybe I'll get Dylan to try it too. We'll see how he does. I wonder if he could do this one.
Probably
he has really good eyesight and reaction times probably, so we'll see.
We'll see. And should we move to the new game releases?
Sure. Yeah, let's do that. So, new game releases for this last week. I am going to have a hard time pronouncing some of these, so I apologize for that. Disgaea 6 Complete on PS5, PS4, and PC. I have no idea if I pronounced that right. DNF Duel, PS5, PS4, PC. Escape Academy on PS5, Xbox Series XS, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Phobia, that's Fobia. Saint Dinfa. That's a tough one. Dinfna Hotel.
Dinfna.
Okay. On PS5, Xbox Series XS, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. MX versus ATV Legends on all consoles and PC except Switch. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak on Switch and PC. Outriders World Slayer. Oh yeah. Sorry. Oh yeah, it's not part of the title. It's just Outriders World Slayer. I added that last part. On PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, PC. And F122 on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So out of all those games, definitely Outriders stands out to me, because we played Outriders on Game Pass. And I think
awesome.
after we were done, we noticed that they kind of announced they were going to do like this expansion thing, and I think that's what this World Slayer is. And we both really liked Outriders, did we not?
Yes, we did. I think it's still pretty high on the ratings for among the other games.
Yeah, I mean, Outriders was a great game. I believe it's still on Game Pass. I wonder if I think it's some kind of an expansion that they're doing. So I wonder if that's going to be on Game Pass as well at some point. Not sure. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
If it does, I think we should do like a round 2 on Outriders and play the new World Slayer.
No.
I did read that it brings more campaign into the game, which is cool and important to us. I know we also kind of like the story and going through all of that, so that I think it would be tempting not to dive back into that.
Yeah, agreed. So the only thing that's from there that's on Game Pass is Escape Academy.
That's also added to Game Pass, Escape Academy. We'll have to look up that one, see if that's multiplayer or not.
Yeah, it is. I thought.
It is. Is it like an escape room?
Thought it
Maybe
is.
Escape
So maybe
the
I'm
Academy.
wrong. Maybe. Well, we have to look it up.
We'll check that one out, see if it's worthy. There's just so many games that are.
But it's a console
Pulling
game
us-
though, so.
Oh, that's only console? Okay, that rules it down. We
yeah.
play PC, so we'll have to wait on that one. So now that we got the new game releases and the Game Pass games out of the way, I think we had another game planned today, right?
Oh yes, we do.
So since we don't have a game review this week, we wanted to play a different game where we have collected some from ourselves and some from other family members and viewers, names of celebrities that Joanne and I are going to each guess how old they are, and then we'll see who was closest.
Yep.
So, and I'm really bad at this. I don't know how you are, Joanne. Are you good at this?
Nope, I'm bad at it. I
Yeah.
don't even know like half the actors and actresses that you.
Well, I think you
So,
know everybody
yeah.
on this list, right? Because this is pretty hard not to know these people.
Oh yeah, the ones here on the list that we have, it's at least actors we've seen before. So I don't know how old the movies were when I last saw them, so it still doesn't count, right? I mean,
Yeah. That's the thing you have to keep in mind when you're talking about actors and actresses. We're kind of going off of probably the last time we saw them in
Yeah.
a movie, right? Which may be a few years ago. So
Uh-huh.
you have to consider that. Like you might need to add a couple of years because you haven't seen them in something recent, or between filming to actual release of, films, at least if we're talking about actors, there is a kind of a delay there. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. But anyways, we have a list of quite a few people. Let's kind of run through. We'll take turns also looking them up after
Okay.
we both give a number to make sure that nobody is cheating here.
Okay.
Partly the honor system. I can't see Joanne's screen for the record, so if she wins, we'll know why.
Don't be a sore loser.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll start.
Okay.
So the first name on the list is Brad Pitt. Okay, so I will give a number, an age that I think Brad Pitt is. And this is
Yeah.
actually tough. So this is not a name that I came up with, and I don't really know a whole lot about Brad Pitt, especially his age.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been a little while since I saw him in something.
Mm-hmm.
So that in mind, I would guess that Brad Pitt is 57. 57. I'm going to guess that.
All
I have
right.
no idea. I could be off by a lot here. I'm not sure. Joanne, what do you think?
I'll say he's 50.
50.
Right. So do we search right now or
No,
not yet?
I already searched after I said my number.
What? Really?
Yes. Brad Pitt is 58 years old.
What? Really? He's that old? No. All right.
Yeah, so that means I guess that gets me a point, right? We got to do some kind of
Okay,
point
yeah.
system, make this fun.
You get 1 point.
Okay, so I get 1 point. Okay, next name on the list. You had the list too, so why don't you do that?
Selena Gomez.
Okay, so now you start with the number, and once you guess her age, then you can look her up while I do mine.
I'll say she's 26.
26. That honestly, that sounds pretty close to what I would do. I mean, if anything, I'd probably say higher, so I'll go 27.
Are you cheating?
I'm not cheating.
Fine. She's 29.
She's 29.
I
Okay.
believe she's so. I thought she would be younger. Darn it.
All right. Well, because I think Well, yeah, I was kind of thinking like late 20s, so I guess that's somewhere around there. Okay, next is Tom Cruise.
All right, you guess first.
Gosh, I feel like I should have watched Top Gun, and I would have had a better idea because I would have seen him like something more recent.
Oh yeah.
I don't really remember the last I don't really remember the last Tom Cruise movie that I've seen. But how old is Tom Cruise?
Yes, just guess.
Gotta be around the same age as Brad Pitt, I would think. Tom Cruise is 55. 55.
Really? I thought he was older than Brad Pitt. I'm going to say he's 62.
Okay, Tom Cruise is 59.
So he's closer to my guess.
Yeah,
right?
you were closer, right? I was 4 years off, and you were 3 years off.
He is around Brad Pitt's age.
Yeah, I just went in the wrong direction. So he is older than Brad Pitt. I did not know that. Okay. Next is Angelina Jolie.
Do I guess first?
Yeah, so you guess first so you can look her up.
Okay, Angelina Jolie. I'll say she's around 52.
Is she? Angelina Jolie. Well, she was with Brad Pitt for a long time, and I'm going to say 54.
Okay, I won. She's 47.
She's 47?
Yeah.
I didn't realize she was that much younger. That's 10 years younger than Brad Pitt, right?
No. Well, 11. I thought Brad Pitt was 58.
Oh, is he? Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. I got that one wrong, definitely.
Right, we're tied now.
All
Next, Justin Bieber.
Next is Justin Bieber. So I get to go first on this one. Justin Bieber is 31. No. Wait.
Wait, you can you retract?
Okay, fine. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm gonna stick with that.
All right, I'm gonna say he's 30.
You're gonna say 30. Okay, you're right on that one. He's 28. So
What?
you were
He's
closer.
younger? I can't believe he's younger than Selena Gomez.
For some reason, I was thinking he was a little bit older, which
Yeah,
is why
me
I
too.
added a little bit, and then I started to retract because I wasn't sure about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so because I thought he was younger than us, right? Which he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got that one, man. You took the lead. You just got the last three, right?
All right. Yeah.
Man. Okay, who's next?
You guess first.
I just guessed first on that one, right? So now it's you.
Okay, who's the artist?
Halle Berry.
Oh, let's see. I only watched her in the last movie I watched her was in X-Men. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago. Wasn't she Storm, right?
Yes, yeah, she was.
Okay, I'm guessing she's 40.
Okay. I am going to guess 50.
Ah, you got it. She's 55.
He's 55.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you guessed
gosh.
40, and I was like, I wanted to offer for you to redo that, but
Really? But she looks 40. I mean, she looks pretty
she was
young.
probably 40 when the last time you saw her in any movie,
Oh, probably in X-Men, yeah. I don't know.
which was a long time ago. I mean, she's always looked young for her age, so I think both of
Yeah.
us guessed like a good amount under, so that's good.
Okay.
Next is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Right. Dwayne Johnson. Watching him since I was a teenage girl.
Even like in wrestling.
Yeah, in wrestling and
I
stuff.
mean, I remember seeing like pictures and stuff of
My-
him in his wrestling years.
Yeah,
but-
my late father used to watch wrestling, so I watched all the WWE tournaments with him.
Nice, that's cool. Yeah, I only kind of remember him from movies, and especially what was like the first movies I remember him being in. I remember Fast and Furious, of course.
So anyways, do I guess first or you first? I went earlier, so you go first.
Okay, so I go on this one. I am guessing 53.
Really? I'm guessing 60.
What did you guess?
60?
He's 50.
What? Okay. All
60 years old, man.
All those muscles fooled me.
All right, another point for me.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay,
Kevin.
next one is Sandra Bullock. And you guess
Ooh.
first on this one.
Okay. I'll go 60. Pretty sure she's older.
60 again?
Yeah, 60, lucky number.
No one on this list really looks 60. I don't think. So Sandra Bullock, I'm gonna guess, is 54.
We're tied. Wait,
We
she's
tied?
57, so she's like 3 years above you and 3 years under my guess.
Okay, so we tied
So
technically.
we tied, yeah.
We were both the same.
So we both get a
Okay.
point there, right?
Yeah, I'll omit that one. We both no points granted on that one. All right, this is the last one we got here. Unless we need a tiebreaker, then we'll think of someone.
Okay.
All right, Tom Hanks. So I get to go first, I guess. Tom Hanks. I feel like he's older than most of the other people on this list.
True.
I think. I am going to guess 62.
I'm going to guess 65.
Oh, going quite a bit more. He is 65 years old exactly.
Woohoo! I can't believe it.
Man, you got that one. All right, I think that means it was a tie, right?
It is, because we both got 4 points, so we need a tiebreaker.
So we need a tiebreaker now. Who do we? Okay, I have a good one.
Okay.
All right, we just talked about Tom Hanks, making me think of that movie, Catch Me If You Can.
Okay.
Right? So how old is Leonardo DiCaprio?
Ooh, Leonardo. I love Leonardo.
So do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. So at least based on that movie, he should definitely be younger than Tom Hanks, which I know he is. I would say Leonardo is 46 years old.
What? I think he's really that young? Hang on. I would say Leonardo is 52.
52. Leonardo DiCaprio is 47.
What?
Yeah, so I was pretty close. What did I say? 46?
You said 46. Wow.
I was pretty close.
I thought he would be closer to like Tom Cruise. I didn't expect him to be that young. He's like
Yeah, he was like just a kid in that movie, it seemed like. I knew he was at least a decent amount younger. But yeah, he was younger, I guess, than most people. But on this list, at least.
I guess he's like 12 years younger than Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed. I thought he was like the same age at least. Ah, so you won. GG.
That was close, though. I had 5 and you had 4. You definitely gave me a run for my money there. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. And I thought it was very cute to add in the like victory sounds or the applause sounds to each win that we have.
we may have to do that.
Yeah.
I like it. I like your thinking.
All right. I think that wraps up our episode this week, right?
I believe so. We just want to wish everybody a fantastic 4th of July. Hope everybody has a good time and is safe in their celebrations.
Mm-hmm. Those fireworks, gotta always keep an eye on them.
Exactly. But that's all that we have for you this week. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.